Arce and focus on actually getting ready for raid. Yeah, I think I'll take a break. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test how long it takes to run there. Because I'm like curious what it's like. Alright, so probably still end up going through my house. So I'm gonna leave when my personal clock says 30 seconds. Alright, go, go, go. And I'm just gonna see for myself how much faster this is. I have the level, right? 86? Your thing is waiting. Okay, so we run over here, and then instead of running all the way around, I'm already here. That is 23 seconds. And then a couple seconds for the house to load and to run to the ferry. Okay, so it's actually like just a little over 30 seconds to get back. But you do have to run through the tunnel to KQ. So like KQ respawns in 30 seconds. And you know, it takes like 2 seconds to pick up the loot. So it is a bit longer to go back to your house. But you always have spec if you do that. And you can squeeze in a 2 or 3 kill trip more easily by ending the kill at low health and then just going to this pool without needing to like rely on milking SGS or like flinching KQ a bunch. And then banking is super easy because getting back isn't like a huge time sink. Yeah, that's messed up. I'm gonna keep my KC at 256 for now though. And we're just gonna go cannon. Alright, what's my regular Calphite setup? And since this is Duradel, I can do it in either location. I believe the cave is better. So we'll use the amulet, the newly obtained amulet, to teleport to the cave. That will be an insane time save. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. It's so fast. Like bring spec? What if do I have setups for regular Slayer? What have I been doing? Oh, I guess I really don't. Harass and Basilisk Knights, and I archived the Basilisk Knights one because like I'm not going back. So I can just bring like DBA and then Claws if I'm bored. It's like very little loot. Oh, Ring of Wealth. Pick up the coins. I don't remember what they drop. Not much. And anti-poisons. Oh, and I guess I should just bring Proselyte to last longer. Add new setup. Calphite question mark. I've got 60 left. It shouldn't be that hard. Because this is a good cannon task. But I just want to roll another task. We're gonna get Calphites again in the future. Like, while I still need XP, it is worth killing these for the extra XP. Oh, I didn't bring a super attack. Oh, I gotta remember where to stand. Page for cannon. Is it right here? The wonderful sounds of actually playing player for not bosses. Go fire runes, steel axes. This is insane loot. Can't even tell when I'm critting. Oh, it's someone else's drop. I'm like, why didn't they get picked up? Maybe, but it's easier to just hold prime melee and not think about it. This task is... You're probably right though, like if I wore Pathets and maybe like a DH plate, or I have the Guthans one I think? Barrow's plate body. They wouldn't hit me too hard, but this is just like brainless. Oh yeah, these are soldiers. For the workers, I don't even pray melee and just like it, whatever. Insult Calphite Head, free prayer XP. The 60 cannon is so nice. You burn through 30 cannonballs, and you're like, oh, if this was a 30 cannon, I would have had to reload already. It's more nice when you have to run around, too. Yeah, the 45 is really solid as well. It's like such an upgrade over the 30. Another Insult Calphite Head. This is like 1 at 80. What? Third one. Free prayer. It's not like a... These are like kind of rare and they don't give a lot of XP, but they're just freebies. This is why I don't train ranged. I had a cannon and I used it to get 60 ranged. Or no, I used it to get 50 ranged, I think, and then I got 60 ranged from Soul Wars boosting with a bone crossbow or something like that. Or maybe I got some of my initial range levels from cannoning ice trolls for granite shield. But yeah. I had the cannon really early on in the account. Okay, so they dropped Alk runes. I can just Alk stuff. Or they dropped one Nat. Oh, my cannon actually ran out of ammo. Holy crap. I kind of want to go back to KQ after I get something that isn't SGS, because now the SGS loses a lot of value for KQ. Another Insult Head. Gonna have to come back to pick up the steel loot, clearly. Three tasks, 169 cal fights, 60,000 experience total over way too long. Alright, so amazing Desert Diary perks. I can teleport out and then come back and pick up the rest of the loot by just teleporting straight to the cave. Desert Diary is just like so insane. Oh, and I can get my Dardel gloves while I'm here. Look at that! Just right there! And without the diary, the full diary cape, it's an okay way to get to the carpet. Alright, Dardel, I've been on this task for like 2 weeks or something. What is the next one? Ooh, Jad. I might do this. Like now. So I haven't done a Jad task on this account since I got Bofa. So it's all been like crossbow Jad. I can attempt to get one of the easier CAs. So like that's the big reason to do it. I don't have a blowpipe, but no, I'll just bring an SGS or something. Blowpipe would be nice, but the range of the Bofa is very useful for certain CAs. This is a CA I can do off task, but I could also just do it on task. Used all of my stuff. Is it even worth bringing the Archer's Ring? I feel like the Suffering's actually better. Turn off the recoil until like go back to Zulrah. Typically I bring Explorer's Ring, but I used all my energy charges. No real reason to bring Thralls. Could bring Venge, but it seems kind of pointless. I do have a free revive as well. Speed time's not happening, so like no rigor, no blowpipe. It's kind of rough. Spawn prediction will help a lot in general. I also might want to look up the spawn rotations to see if I can get a good one. But I can probably work with the less than ideal one as well. Okay. So we got Bofa with Slayer Helm, SGS. Two ranging potions, not a speed run. I don't really need anglers in the cave if I'm gonna bring brews, which I am. I might want some extra brews. 9's kind of a lot, but And one emergency stam, because I will be running around. I think this looks roughly right. I imagine I'll be hitting way better than I used to as well. I should take a look at the combat achievements. Test talk Jad. So let's see here. 5 Caves Master. Complete the 5 caves 5 times. Well, we'll work on that. Avoid all bats. Speed's not happening. So we got Speed Chaser and Speed Runner. It's not happening. So we got Casey's obviously not happening. So avoid all bats. Denying the healers 2, which I can attempt, and I do have a free res. And then no time for a drink. I could try this. And then it depends on how I fail it. If I get hit by a bat, then I fail both, and then it just becomes a denying the healers 2 attempt. If I manage to get all the way to Jad with no time for a drink active, I should not try to do denying the healers 2 and then just go for no time for a drink, and that would also complete. You didn't say anything about, because denying the healers 2 is annoying because you have to get all the way to Jad, but it's actually like not the hardest thing. No time for a drink is very challenging though, and the Slayer Helm could make it easier. If I do that one, I should actually change my inventory. I could bring my purple sweet stack. I don't intend to use it, but I could bring it. Oh, it's over 1,000 now, hey. Did the SGS restore your prayer thing? Because if SGS restores your prayer pool, but I don't think it does. Oh, I actually do need a lot of peapots for this though, just because there's probably going to be times I'm going to not flick correctly. As well as just like, and then like, if I drink the brews, I'm going to want to restore. Just bring all restorers. So I've got my ticket, which I can use if I'm like in a dire emergency, but I'm not going to use it to just like heal all the way up, because realistically that's not how I'm going to clear this achievement. I have the SGS, I just won't piety for it. What's my prayer bonus? 16. I wonder if I should use prayer boots for extra safety. These already give +1 though. I could bring a stole, but you know, we'll just. Oh, one change. I could bring the soul cape. The assembler isn't too important. I could actually bring the soul cape to give myself a little bit more leeway. That ups it to 24. I think that's pretty good. If I'm bringing 12, do I need 3? I'd need the stam. Do I need a 3rd ranging potion? Or did I just like kill stuff unpotted? You can't put Janger berries in a basket. This would be like what, 1 sip per wave? 16, 20, 24, 30, yeah, 1 sip per relevant wave. I have 85 prayer now. Doesn't do a cutoff, but... And then... I can't lose prayer points, so... I could bring Venge. I don't think it's really worth even thinking about it. It'd just be for Jad. I need to turn the spawn predictor on. It's like essential for getting this done. It doesn't really matter which rotation, I mean, I'm sure some are better than others, but I just need to know what the rotation is. It should be enough prayer to get through the waves. Might have to like not use Eagle Eye, even if I fail the CAs. How much run energy do Purple Sweets restore anyway? It's not that much, right? Like I generally like never use Purple Sweets. What's 10% run energy? Okay, that could also bail me out in that situation. But like CAs are one situation where I will consider bringing them because they're they could save the run in some situations, and they're worth having in that case. But normally I like never eat them. They're just too hard to get. Okay, so we're gonna angler up. Pre-pot range and defense. And just go in. Can't get touched by any bats. I have to flick correctly, which means I'm going to tank a lot of damage. Because I'm going to mess it up a couple times too. Best case. Worst case, I pop my res immediately, and I'm just like, crap. I'm just nervous. I could do this one off task too, but the task would make it a lot better. And if I die miserably, I do lose my task, which sucks. Okay. I don't care about the rotation. Current rotation 1. I don't think that one's very good. I don't want to wait for like 4 minutes. Super defense. Grab the bruise. Let's go for it. I gotta not look that honestly, but. Render range is increased nowadays. But even with the 10 range, it still takes some time for the Bofa hit to hit, and I might not one-shot. Oh, I guess they're green because it's confirmed now. Or no, that's the next wave. Maybe 2 bats next wave. Why do I feel like the spawn predictor got the wrong wave set up? And I'm about to, like, get screwed for that? The ranger is gonna spawn here, right? Not gonna get hosed here? If the predictions are wrong, this is gonna be awful. Yeah, it's like just wrong. I think that's actually less helpful. Let's plug in. Alright, we're just gonna have to react. Like, it's only showing the current wave, which is really weird. It's like 1 off or something. Like, it couldn't figure out where the bat spawned on the first one. Is there a way to fix this? Current wave is wrong. And there's like, one of the things that people want from this plugin is the ability to manually update it, but there's like not gonna be a bat here. Okay, this time there was. I don't know what's going on. That could have just been RNG though, because it could have been a shared spawn. I have pretty good range defense with this. double rangers next, I think. What happens if I just toggle this? It probably won't work anymore, but... Like, giving me the wrong info is really useless, so... I'm just gonna have to react. I know where all the spawns are. But not knowing where the bats spawn is really awful.